Big home support here. You would expect Canada to come out all from three.
So Adam Monroe gets us underway. Sells a penalty there, Canada. Attack from the scrum half. Looking for support.
There, and Swindle did well, popping the ball in. It's Jones, and great support.
Went back home, he's from the Borders, a Melrose boy, played a bit of club rugby then. Turned it over well here, Monroe. On to Mexico, Mexico's got a line, cracks it in. Come last. Cross for a try. It's too little too late.
That's the looking move for the ball here.
Tommy McGee. Referee looks at his watch, blows his whistle.
So, I mean, 5-3 at halftime, you had to be a little heartened that things were going not too bad. The tackles were getting put in, but on a hot day, the wheels were getting a little wobbly, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, the last 5 minutes of the first half, was just started to show a little bit of fatigue maybe, and a bit of playing at that level and that pace. And then we gave away that try early in the second half, and we were sort of just hanging in for long periods and a few missed tackles, and that was the ball game. So you just can't afford to do that at this level, and we got to regroup and have a look at reasons why. And we lost our structure at the second and third phase a couple of times, I think, which allowed them to make holes and get in behind us and then play from there. We were desperate a few times, but we just need to have a look at things and try and fix those sort of things up.
Your bench invigorated the late second half attack, and a try by Justin Mensakoker was probably a just reward for all the effort put out there.
Oh yeah, they put in a huge effort, the whole lot of them. I mean, it was pretty muggy out there, but like I said, as well, it was the same for both teams. It was a good steal, and like you say, some of those boys that come off the bench really put their hands up and provided some impetus, which you expect from guys coming off the bench too.
Someone who was drawing some oohs and ahs was Andrew Wilson. He was making some big tackles in his first outing. What were your overall impressions of what he did?
Yeah, no, he had a good game. His first game in the Canadian jersey. So he'll be pleased with some of his defensive efforts. He'll obviously go back and have a look at the rest of the game and get deeper inside it and see how that side of it went. But no, he certainly was pretty prominent.
The other thing I think most Canadian fans will notice is that ball did not stay on the deck very long. Your new 2-second ball rule seems to be working well, that the ball's moving quickly.
Yeah, you got to get up to speed on that game, don't you? We probably run ourselves out a little bit early on with some of that sort of ball, but it was there were some good things. I mean, later on in the game, when we got a couple of runners off the ball and that sort of thing, it created a few holes. So we just got to work harder at being able to do that. Work harder off the ball, not only in attack but defence. I thought a few times we didn't work hard to get back into line and D and that sort of thing. And you've got to at this level, and you just can't afford to to go through the motions like we did a few times and let them pile up the points. But yeah, like I said, there were some heartening things there, and we've got to take those positives out and work on those, and then look at the things that went so good, and look forward to the game against Argentina next Saturday.
I don't know if it's appropriate to congratulate you on a loss, but it was a good first effort, so I think something to build off of.
Well, it's my first. Someone said to me, "You'll break your duck today," and I said, "Yeah, it'll be one way or the other, either win or loss." So I've broken that one now. I've got to try and break the next one.
All right, well, good luck next week.
Cheers, thanks, Doug.
I thought we played a lot better second half. I thought first 20 minutes of the second half we were far quicker, far more accurate, especially the breakdown and the tackle, which first half we were pretty sloppy, I thought. So I think all in all, for the first game, we can be quite pleased with that. We will obviously look to improve on Wednesday, but we knew it'd be a tough game here.
I guess your go-to guy is your fullback with 3 tries.
Yeah, no, he played very well. I was pleased for him. He's a good rugby player. I don't think people are quite sure what his position is. I think he likes to play fullback. He's played a lot of 10 and a lot of 12, but no, he played very well and obviously scored 3 tries, so good on him.
Stu Alt, hometown crowd, everyone was there, and then you come out with a gusher a few minutes into the game. Did you think your day was over?
No, I didn't think the day was over, but it definitely wasn't the way I wanted to start it, that's for sure.
That was one of the quickest Canadian teams we've seen in a long time. People were just flying around, and despite the heat, the boys kept the pressure up for long passages.
Yeah, with Kieran coming in and the new coach, and it's the first week being together, everything was nice and loose. We're here to play rugby. We're all taking it in as we go, so it was fun out there. A lot of guys, we had fun. We were running around, we were chucking the ball around, and the guys looked good. We kept it going, and yeah, it was hot, but the guys kept going for 80 minutes. Mensah going in for that late try. It just shows that the guys didn't quit, no matter how hard or how hot it was. 5-3
at half, and that try gets called a no try by Scotland. What was the conversation going into the dressing room at that point?
Well, I think we got a bit of a lucky one right there. That was a great chase back by Piker. That was a big boost for us going into halftime with 5-3. We had to take our opportunities and keep that going for the start of the second half. They got an easy early one on us in the second half, which is always hard to take. Start of the second half, but like that, the guys didn't give up. There's a lot of strong boys in this team, and everybody swallowed it up and kept going.
It's kind of a cliche. You learn from your losses and say that a lot of times, but I really got the sense, even as the game went on, that you guys were tightening things up, and especially when the bench started coming in, some fresh legs, and then Justin Mensah scoring that, things were starting to change a little bit mentally on their field there.
Yeah, well, on a day like today, when it's hot out, and we use the whole bench, we really need those guys to come in and really give you that boost. With guys like Luke Cudmore taking a big second row guy, taking a big gallop right through the middle of the field. That's a big boost for everybody on the field. For guys that started the game, and that's when your guys taking a boost, taking a gallop like that, it's a big boost, and it brings us together, and we charge up the field again.
Gallop is right. I mean, those were horse-like legs. He's your roommate. You're gonna have to give him some grief for the run. I mean, the style was out there.
Well, I think when it comes to leg size, I can't really give him too much trouble for that one.
All right. Well, Stu, congratulations on the big home effort. Anyway, not a win, but building towards Argentina next week.
Excellent. Thanks.
So, Justin Mensah, you get the big try. It's a bit of a payoff from a hard day's work. How pleased were you to get that try in the end of the day?
I think the boys as a team, it was good to get some payoff for our hard work today. I think we had some opportunities to touch on a couple other ones, but too many balls are going to deck. But it's something that we can work on.
Buzz around the crowd that was a very fast Canadian team as far as handling the ball, movement of the ball, and it was a very different approach, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, and I think we definitely worked on that a lot this week in terms of moving it out wide and trying to really open up the game a bit. I think, like I said, our hands let us down a couple times today, but those are small things that we can work on. So come next week, I think we'll be even better.
It was 5-3 at half, but just before the half, the Scottish offense breaks through for what looks like a try, and then after 3 agonizing minutes, it's no try. Going in the dressing room, you must have been pretty buoyant.
Yeah, that was huge for us because that sort of kept the game close for us. We shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. We missed too many tackles, and that was one of the big letdowns of today, I think. But that was huge for us coming into the second half. And, only being down by 2 points. Unfortunately, we let in a quick one after halftime, but. there's easy things to fix.
Finally, the schedule maker smiles on Canada. You got a week between assemblies now down in Toronto, and you're going to be facing an Argentinian team with only 3 days around. So what's the approach? It's just hard attack starting Tuesday and try and fix things?
Yeah, well, we haven't put together a game plan yet. I mean, of course, we go game by game. So Monday we'll probably start working on what we're going to do on come the next Saturday. But Argentina, historically, they're a fast-moving team. They like to throw the ball around. They like to run. So we're going to have to play better defense. But ourselves, I think we're going to try to really put it to them and play some good ball.
Despite the final result, what's the mood around the dressing room? Is it, well, hey, this is something to build off of?
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. I mean, Scotland's a good team, and having been that close, it would be nice to put it away in the end. But yeah, I think we realized that we did some good things today, and so I mean, we're not too morose in the change room, and I think we're looking forward to the next week.
All right, well, good luck next week.
Thank you.